ITTA is a special kind of game. It's not often a game like it is released, and compared to the waves of free-to-play battle royales and anime girl dating sims, ITTA feels like a breath of fresh air. On the surface, ITTA sells itself as an action-packed bullet hell boss rush, but under its hyper-difficult action exterior, ITTA is a surprisingly thoughtful and somber game, exploring ideas like loss, regret, anger, hopelessness, and what it feels like to lose yourself. You play as the titular character ITTA as she wakes up in a strange and otherworldly garden next to her deceased family. Accompanied by a ghostly cat and your dad's revolver, you set off in search of answers and a way to get back home. On a gameplay level, ITTA feels satisfying and responsive. There are 19 bosses to fight through, and all of them have their own strategies and patterns that you have to learn and adapt to in order to take them out. Luckily, you'll have a growing arsenal of spirit weapons to help take them down, from shotguns to flamethrowers, as well as a dodge roll to help mitigate the absolute clusterfuck of projectiles being hurled at you. Combat is weighty and visceral, and it feels challenging without ever seeming impossible. The dodge roll is an unbelievably important tool to master, but to be honest, it can almost feel too forgiving at times, allowing you to become almost completely invincible if you know how to click it fast enough. That aside, ITTA succeeds at making every battle feel like a dance of blades and bullets. And consider yourself lucky if you didn't have to fight the king pre-patch because his teleport was impossible to dodge and I still see it in my nightmares. Like most games, you'll likely move from battle to battle just looking for the next boss to fell, but ITTA challenges the player to think more deeply about the consequences of their actions, and explores what the characters and our own motivations are to kill the beings we face. The world of ITTA is deceptively peaceful, with lush environments and gentle flora and fauna contrasting the high adrenaline combat. In between fights, you'll explore the world around you, following the unfolding stories of others trapped in the garden just like you. Like most aspects of the game, ITTA balances the quiet dread and raging aggression of the people trapped in the garden, most of whom have started to forget who they are or what they're doing there. Over time, you'll also seem to lose your sense of self. And though it's difficult to kill at first, you'll find that you become surprisingly skilled at murdering those who stand in your way. Most of those targets victims themselves of the never-ending cycle of death and loss. If you're even remotely interested in playing ITTA, I strongly urge you to pick it up. It may sound like a bizarre mixture between Shadow of the Colossus and Enter the Gungeon, but it certainly stands out on its own, seamlessly blending introspection and action to make something unique and memorable.